done it in a completely different way. They were one of the top rebounding teams in the country last year, and we knew coming in here if we didn't rebound the ball, we were in trouble. And I was really pleased with our rebound. For them to only get 3 offensive rebounds was big. However, they made a lot of shots too. So, but I was really proud of that effort. And, of course, I thought Ryan was just great at the point, and Tobbs is our leader out there, man. He's so focused on what we're doing. I'm really proud of both of these guys.
Jay, you were playing from ahead forever against the 2, and then played with James hits the shot over there. Should you credit you with genius or your point guard with finding the right guy?
Definitely point guard. That wasn't. That was not the call. I mean, it was the play, but he just found them. But TJ, what you're saying there was important for us. This again, Arch hasn't been in a game like that, so I was really just watching to see what happens when they got to 2. I said, all right, either they're going to take a lead, and we're going to see if we got the guts to fight through it, or we're going to fight through it now and keep the lead. Let's just see what happens. Everything we go through with him at the point and some of our younger guys together is going to be a good experience either way. So I liked that we stayed tough right there. He made a great play on that. That was a side OB. That was a crucial part of the game.
Do you feel like you have to do that at that time simply to find out?
You mean be in that situation?
Yeah. Maybe even at the expense of a win.
Definitely. And we're gonna have to do it Thursday. Now we're gonna, be in a big time environment against a great team, and we could be in any situation there. Whatever we go through, especially with Ryan at the point, it's gonna be the first time we go through it together. So we're gonna learn from it. That's how we're gonna approach it. But so far, I like how we're handling the situation.
Coach, how deep would you say this team is? I mean, you have only 2 seniors, one of which is a redshirt, and of course your returning senior in Move 2. How deep would you say this Villanova team is? And as deep as you are, can this team, I guess, carry into the night in late game situations like today?
I think that's definitely the strength of this team. It's not dominated by one man. Arch had 25 tonight, but last game we didn't shoot the ball out well, and other guys stepped up and scored. And we're young, but we have a lot of guys that have played in games. I think that's what makes our depth. I'm not using youth as an excuse because we have guys that have played. Tony Chanel is kind of new to us, but he's played in a lot of big games. So we have depth. We have experience in depth.
You like Tony very much.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Work is good.
Yeah.
Ryan, can you talk about what you were feeling in the first half? I mean, did you expect things to sort of come that easy for you?
I mean, it was just like I felt good shooting the ball, warm-ups, and the first couple shots went down, and Coach had the confidence in me. I got a couple great ball screens, and they went under. And Coach just says, just be aggressive and look for your shot. I'm coming off the screen, and that's what I did. And lucky enough, I got a few fall.
Can you talk about, like, last year? I know you were here a lot watching. Things didn't, but this was like a whole different kind of game, a different kind of excitement level. Can you just talk about what it was like today in comparison to, like, what you watched last year?
Definitely looked the same. I saw how intense and how just the grind each game is, and it was great to have a game like Marshall, a great rebounding team, like Coach said. And I think that holding them to 3 rebounds, we out-rebounded them by 14, just shows how we just listened to Coach and we just boxed out well and we just attacked off of that. And we got a couple good transition points just coming off for rebounds and quick outlets.
Jay, could you talk about the caliber of this win? I mean, this is a good team, picked among the top in Conference USA, and to have this in game 2, beat an opponent like this with a young team like you.
They are a really good team. I think they're going to have a good season. Now, I think they're missing a good point guard. Right? Right? Yeah, they're missing one good point guard. I think it's going to make them even better. So I think this might be a better win even later in the season when they get him back. And I think they were definitely short a little bit at the guard spot. But they're going to be a very good team in Conference USA. And if we wanted this, if we wanted to see where we would be, that's why we wanted to be in this tournament. And we knew it would give us, you could do all you want preseason practices, scrimmages, but you got to get in game, see where you are. And I feel good about where we are. Now, we have a lot of work to do, and I think Coach Herron will tell the same thing someday. But I thought we executed well down the stretch. I thought we did some good things.
James, talk about your second half performance. I mean, it seemed like Ryan was kind of getting a little after scoring the first, after getting the 20-point first half performance, what did you feel like you needed to do once you touched the ball?
I'm never looking for I'm always picking to shoot and taking advantage of my opportunities, but I never feel like I have to score. My teammates put me in a good position. The coach put us in a good position to do what we do best. And I had my open shots at the end.
But you felt like you had to be a leader when some of your guys went cold. Did you feel like you had to do that step up?
I mean, I don't think so. Everybody knows their role. Everybody plays to their strengths, and I just played to my strengths.
James, you hit the three-pointer that gave, it was like 70-68. You hit the three-pointer, and it came on a pass from Ryan. Can you talk about that play? And when you have a point guard that can get you the ball in the right spot, how important is that as a shooter?
We talk about like rhythm and range. When you catch it in rhythm, and I received a great pass from Ryan. It was just effortless. I got the pass, and I was put in the right position, and I made the play.
Ryan, what were you looking for on that play? Were you looking for Taj, or was he the first option?
I was trying to score, like that drew his man in, and Taj and I, we shot, I believe, yesterday. We came in the gym together, just working on picking and pops. But it wasn't a pick and pop. I looked to score. I kind of brought his man in, and I knew he was going to knock it down. And I gave him an open shot. He's a deadly shooter. So,
Jay, in your heart of hearts, did you really think that Ryan would be able to do this quickly?
I did after his junior year, no doubt. I mean, I expected this after his junior year. And then when he got hurt, honestly, I think everybody knows he went out and got 2 transfers. I didn't know if he'd ever play again, really. So that's the honest answer.
Is it his poise, or his court awareness, or kind of combination of the two? Or?
You know, even though his dad's a helmet head, he grew up in a basketball. His dad's a basketball guy from Father Joe. You can tell this guy, and he's been around people, you know, where he's from, where I'm from, Dutch County, people he's around, his high school coaches, and he just lived basketball his whole life. His little brother's doing the same thing right now. And I really think last year, being in all of our games, because he couldn't play, he was at all of our games, he watches everything we do, we get out and talk, and just about what's going on. And I think he came in here from day one knowing exactly what we're going to do. And he's he's got a very high basketball IQ, very high. So I think that adds to his talent.
Ryan, how long did it take you to get back to where you wanted to be?
I had surgery in December, and then I therapy and everything. So I was just taking it step by step, like just regular shooting to dribbling to jump shots. Just gradually just got better. The first time I played was like early April. Then I think I got back to where I was like junior year, probably by the end of our summer sessions that we had. And I just every day going up against the guys. And I was still trying to get back. I was still like a step slow and everything, but just every day we work, footwork, shooting, everything. We just work every day. And then I think by the end, like once we left, we had a couple weeks off until we came back to school. I think I was ready to go.
Most kids think senior year of high school is like the culmination of one level of moving on to the next. You never really got a chance to experience. How hard was that?
It was definitely a good. I mean, I wish I could have played and everything, but I think, like Coach said, coming to all these games and just seeing the intensity of every possession, every practice, you have to bring it. And I just think I got in my mind, like once I had my surgery and everything, that I had to do what Coach said, and just that would get me to where I am today.
Point guard, you had 30 in the game. Beat up your so he was a true point guard.
I pretty much always brought up the ball. I don't have to shoot for us to win, but Taj and everyone, I have to keep it to them. It just happened. My shots weren't falling against Carleton or last 2 days ago against UDC, but tonight my first couple shots went in, got a little hot, and then got a little cold in the second half, and my teammates picked me up. They made shots and they made great plays. Jay Ronan like 5 offensive rebounds to keep the sessions alive. So
Ryan, I'm just curious.
What was your injury?
I had a herniated disc.
Did you have to do
You had
anything?
surgery because of it?
Yes.
Do you have to do anything extra on a regular basis? Do you have to do anything extra,
Do I?
like physically? I mean, do you still experience pain, or do you?
I haven't had pain since surgery. Once I woke up, I'm pain-free. So I do core work every day with Coach Shaq and our trainer, so just do that 15, 20 minutes just to keep it active. And I do it before every game. Always just got to do it. Now it's a habit. It's just it's easy for me. I have to.
We should all do that. If we all did that 15 times, me included, no back problems.
Where do we find the time?
Ryan, of course, the first game you played after your senior, which technically didn't consist of it, was the Donofrio Classic down the street from here, where you scored 30 points and had close to about 8 or 9 assists. Do you feel kind of like that game sort of just kind of marked that you were back and that you looked like you were sort of coming back to it? Right, again, you didn't play your entire senior year. I don't know how bad you wanted to play, but do you feel like that game kind of just motivated you coming here?
No, I honestly, it was just workouts. Just every day, I had to get back to my roots when I did back starting in 7th grade, and that's what I did just every single day for a couple hours before I got here. And then I would just try to do a little bit extra because these workouts were so different. I had sat out all senior year, but like I said, every day I was just putting a little extra, and that just got me.
And the game was
Last
part of
question,
it.
guys, we gotta get Marshall in here.
The game was part of it. The last game was part of it.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, guys.